Another day, another week, another news segment. Let's get it. What's up, everybody? How's it going? I'm your host CenTruL here at AnimeCenTruL, guys. But today is a new day. Today is the start of a new trend here on this channel, guys. You know that I always do the anime and manga recommendations and stuff like that, usually every week. But what's happening here now is that I'm setting up a platform for my fellow anime and manga and also gaming channels to go ahead to submit a video to me using the CenTruL HuB link in the description. And by doing so, you can actually make a short video that's going ahead and advertising your channel, as well as if you give an anime or manga recommendation, guys. 3 to 5 minutes long. It's pretty cool. And I'm just going to be alternating pretty much every week to go ahead and make sure that everybody gets as much exposure as I possibly can. But we'll be getting into that soon enough. Also, guys, I'm going to be doing a 15,000 subscribers Q&A, alright? So if you have a question, doesn't matter what it is, it can be about anime or manga, whatever, go ahead and put it in the description of this video. Try to make it as neat as you can. You know, if you got 10 separate questions or whatever, just alone by yourself, go ahead and put it in one whole comment, okay? Don't make separate comments for each question and stuff like that. You know, just go ahead and leave all your questions here. I'm not gonna guarantee that it's gonna be a live stream when I do answer the questions. I'll let you guys know then. But this way I can go ahead and answer everybody's questions when I hit 15,000, which should be here pretty soon and everything. And yeah, I can go ahead and make a video accordingly for that. Today starts that day. But first, guys, I want to remind everybody that the Otaku Volume 1, 2, 3, and 4 CDs are now up on the Bandcamp. You can go on the Bandcamp site and you'll find all the CDs there. Trust me, you want to go ahead and cop those. Next thing, guys, is that yes, the Otaku Volume 5 is instantly being made. It's like it's constantly moving. It's constantly moving, son. It never stops. It never stops. But that will be a while before it's released. You'll hear some tracks throughout the year and stuff like that before it's released. Also, the One Piece CD is in the works, guys. But before y'all hear that CD, man, there's gonna be a lot of advertisement about it and stuff like that on this channel, and hopefully I can make it work off of this channel as well. I'm trying to get some people together to help make this happen, so it's much bigger than just, oh, it's just on AnimeCenTrul's channel. Like, no, I want it to be a lot bigger than that. So it should be pretty cool without a doubt. Next thing I want to talk about is the live reaction winners, guys. Yes, the live reaction winner for the second live reaction spot, because you know I finished Bakuno, so now something else has to take its place. Now, the Patriots went ahead and voted for what they wanted. If you didn't know, guys, I got a Patreon. If you want to become a part of this channel, a part of these monthly giveaways that I'm doing and everything, check out the link in the description. You'll find out all the information that you can right there, and you can be an impact on this channel. Now, the patrons went ahead and voted for the next live reaction. As you guys know, I'm going to be continuing with doing Manga Season 2 here very soon, but also this next one. Now, here's the results. CenTruL actually got 4 votes. And I was like, okay, cool. Now, after that was Dead Man Wonderland with 5 votes. I was like, oh, damn, okay, that came out of nowhere. But what really kind of shocked me was the winner, Blue Exorcist, with 9 votes. Alright, so we're going to be making that happen here pretty soon, guys. Now, I will say this, man, I will always make a mention of Sora Toshimono and CenTruL, because these two are, you know, the two oldest voting, you know, oldest voted submissions from the Patreons, and they haven't really had a chance to see the light of day. CenTruL finally got 4 votes, so that's cool. Hopefully next time you Patreons are gonna look into CenTruL, because I did myself, and I gotta say that shit looks sick. You know what I'm saying? That shit could be dope. I don't know. It looks dope. But anyways, guys, we're gonna make Blue Exorcist happen. And finally, we get to the anime and manga wall scroll poster giveaway. Yes, that monthly giveaway, guys. So let's go ahead and see who's the winner. Yes, you know where we're at. You know what the deal is. No need for explanations. Let's go ahead and spin my wheel, baby. Yeah, but that goddamn wheel. Oh shit! Your boy, Philip. Actually, I misspelled that shit. I got two eyes for that bitch. But it's mostly Philip. So I'm definitely gonna go ahead and holler at your boy and shit. So yeah, that's what's up, guys. Congratulations on that. We hitting you up about that. Is what it is. And yeah, let's get back to the news. Yeah! Alright everybody, that's pretty much it with all the updates. Now let's get into the anime and manga news. First up on anime and manga news, starting on March 28th. Yes, March 28th. Sword Art Online 2, the English dub, is going to be running on Toonami, guys. Yes. Now, there's a few things I could go over with Sword Art Online, you know, but I think the overall grasp of people agree with how the first Sword Art Online, you know, season kind of began and ended. They like kind of the first half of it, but the second half, a lot of people just kind of fell off of it, didn't really agree with it, didn't really like it. Even though there was some people that really did appreciate the second half too, and they liked it as well. Me, I more so liked the first half more than the second half. I didn't think the second half was straight dog shit or nothing like that, but I did enjoy it for what it was, and I thought it was cool, alright? Now, Sword Art Online 2, I think overall, is a better package of an anime. I just think so. There are a few things in it that kind of just like, okay, that made a little bit of no sense right there. But if you can kind of get over those like very little minuscule kind of aspects of it, overall it was pretty good. The whole Death Gun arc and everything was definitely pretty sweet. And also after that, it kind of transitioned into this different kind of Sword Art Online that I just wasn't really expecting. You know, when you think Sword Art Online, you're thinking more of a action adventure thing, and it still had those elements to it, but a lot of the end game of this Sword Art Online 2 this season, it was centered around Asuna and the people that were around her at the time. I don't really want to get too in depth with it, but it got more into kind of like a slice of life kind of feeling. It got more dramatic and stuff. But the thing is that I know some people might see that as a downfall for some. I don't know, maybe, but to me, I really enjoyed it because I like that kind of genre and stuff, and it really kind of resonated with me. I thought it was really good, and it was done really well. You know, it was very dramatic. It was very, you know, shit was dope. That's all I gotta say. It was dope. Get off me. Danganronpa and Bloodlust creators, Gurren 5 manga is actually set to end. It was actually recently stated in the latest issue that it's actually going to be ending in the next issue, guys. So if you're a fan of this series, a fan of this manga, definitely you might want to check this out. You might be kind of eerie, like, I don't want it to end, like, fuck that shit. But hey, when one ends, there's always a start of a new greatness. Let's get it. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? I'm still practicing that uppercut on that bitch made roach. Alright? I'm still practicing that goddamn uppercut. Fuck that shit. Yo guys that watch my Terraformers live reaction, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Epic ass uppercuts. Destroy him, son. But guys, this news touched the heart. Terraformers live action movie is going live in 2016. Let's get it. The manga entitled Angelique Retour Secret Side Story Manga is actually set to begin. You see what I just said about the other one ending and then other greatness beginning? Say it ain't so. And in other anime and manga news, the world God only knows, Wakaki, is actually starting a new series. Tale of the Moon Ueda is actually to end the Marita no Shuro manga. Recently announced, Shonen Jump is to end the Robot Girl manga entitled E-Robot. The comedy manga entitled Sis Plus is actually set to end. The manga is about 3 sisters and their brother. And lastly on anime and manga news, and since we're about to verge over to that gaming side of the news, One Piece has a limited fucking PS4 edition. I need it in my life, yo. It's got like Luffy up there and Sanji and shit, yo. I'm like, why? Yo, I want that. I want that. No bullshit. I want that. Don't think I'm gonna get my hands on it, but hey, as opportunity presents itself, I want it. But anyways, guys, if you want to find out any more information about any of the news here on the anime and manga segment, make sure you check out the links below. Let's go. First up, guys, video game releases. Now, there are several games coming out on multiple platforms this week, guys, but the 2 most notable ones that I can really see is definitely Dead or Alive 5 Last Round. That's going to be coming out on Xbox One and the PS4. So if you are someone like myself that is a fan of Dead or Alive, that is looking to get Dead or Alive 5 because you missed out on it before, you might want to go ahead and check out this one. At first, I was really looking forward to getting it, but I'm not too sure now. Because honestly, I think it's about time for another Dead or Alive, maybe. I don't know. Because it has been a while since Dead or Alive 5 has really been released. So, I don't know. We'll see. It depends on the price point, whether I'll get it or not. Other than that is, of course, The Order, guys. The Order 1886. Now, from my understanding, this comes out on the 20th. And the 20th is Friday. That's kind of an odd day for video games to come out, really. Some games have come out on Fridays before and such. But, hey, I guess it is what it is, man. I'm definitely looking forward to this game. It looks like a visual spectacle, but I hope that it's much more than that. I really do. I have been looking forward to this game. I haven't really heard much about it from actual like gamers, but from what I've seen, from my speculation, just by looking at it and stuff like that, I'm hoping for a grand single player experience, and hopefully they deliver on that. But anyways, guys, if you're looking forward to any games that's going to be coming out, specifically those 2 games, let me know in the comment section. But let's get on to the news. First up on gaming news, Bethesda. Yes! Bethesda is actually planning on doing their own E3 conference at this year's E3, guys. Now, this is something that they've never done before. Alright, usually it's always, Ubisoft and EA and, these other companies and everything. But Bethesda, for them to actually go ahead and have their own conference, I mean, think about that for a second. That means that they obviously have several things to show off. Obviously. I mean, no company is going to go ahead and come up there and showcase one game. That's crazy. I mean, I do think that they are going to announce a certain big title there, and I do believe that it's either going to be 1 or 2 games. Has to be either the next like real Oblivion game to come out, you know what I'm saying, well, Elder Scrolls game, I should say that, or it's going to be what I think looks more like it actually, the next Fallout game. I do think they're going to announce one of those 2. But that being said, what else are they going to showcase? Are they going to showcase like a new engine that they have or some shit like that? I don't know. I really don't know, because for you to come up there and have a conference, you have to have multiple things to show off. Usually that's what you usually expect. You usually don't have your own conference to show off one game. you know. So I'm definitely eager to see what they're gonna be showing off here. Hopefully it's not a whole bunch of stuff that's already out and everything. Hopefully it's things that we maybe know of, or stuff we don't know about, you know, that we're looking forward to. But I think this is cool, man. I think this is definitely dope, and hopefully this is something that's gonna be a reoccurring thing. Now, lastly on gaming news, actually two separate articles, but since they both have to deal with arcades, specifically in Japan, because over here in the US, arcades aren't really dead, but they're seen as dead because there's really not many places you can go to really game on arcades like talking about nowadays. But anyways, guys, what I'm talking about is the city of Final Fantasy is actually going to be going to arcades now, guys. You can check out the trailer and the link and everything. It looks cool, without a doubt. If this can possibly be ported over to next gen consoles or something, or maybe even portable consoles, maybe it can go on the Vita or something. Who knows? Maybe in the 3DS. Who knows? But also, Attack on Titan is actually going to get an arcade game as well, guys. So this is pretty cool. I definitely am intrigued about these two. So, hey, definitely, guys, let me know your thoughts on the matter. And let me know, you know, anything particularly with any of the gaming news here, if you're interested at all, especially your take on the Bethesda deal, guys. But anyways, guys, let's get on to the anime recommendation. Alright, guys, we're here at the end of the segment for this week. As usual, y'all know what the deal is, man. And as always, I want y'all to check out that Crunchyroll, that Right Stuff, and that Amazon.com for your daily and weekly anime and manga deals. Yeah. And what are we recommending this week? Oh, hold up. That's right, we started something new today, guys. Y'all, I want to go ahead and introduce y'all to Anaj. Go ahead, take it away, man.
What's up, CenTruL and viewers? Thank you for having me, CenTruL, today. My name is Anaj, and my channel is Anaj Ani or Anaj Anime. My channel is mostly about live reactions, but in the future I hope to be doing anime reviews and episode reviews. That should be a lot of fun. So for the past month or so, I have not been putting up any videos because of college, but next week I hope to be returning. But not hope to be, I will be returning because I want to do more live reactions. Right now I have Naruto, Parasite, Yomushi, so next week you will see Parasite and then Yomushi fight. I have to catch up on both of them. Right now I'm not watching any Naruto because of the fillers, but when it comes out of fillers, I will be doing live reactions of that. So yeah, thank you for having me, and I will see you on my channel. You can follow me on YouTube, you know, Anajani or Anajanime. And on Twitter, Anaj0101 or Anaj Anime. Thank you for having me. For my pick of the anime recommendation is Space Brothers or Uchiyo Kyodai. It has 99 episodes and is finished airing right now. The story is about two brothers who wants to become astronauts. The older one, Mutta, and the younger one, Hibito. When they were younger, they saw this alien ship going to the moon. Now this story is not a sci-fi fantasy story, it's grounded in reality. But they saw an alien ship going to the moon, so they want to become astronauts. But in the future, you know, Mutta becomes an engineer and he works for a car company. And his brother Hibito actually becomes an astronaut and is actually planning to go to the moon. But under circumstances, Mutta got fired from his job and is jobless right now. And then he's searching for jobs. And his brother Hibito heard that he's jobless and sent him an application to join the astronauts. I think it's called the UNASA over there in Japan. And you know, his brother basically telling him to follow their dream of becoming an astronaut and then going to the moon. And it's a great story, and I think it's a really inspirational story about Muta's trials and struggles of becoming an astronaut. I think it's actually the process that you actually have to go through to become an astronaut. It's not made up. You can see the different processes and different trials and different tests about becoming an astronaut. It's a really great story and really, really, really cool, inspirational. And you see different relationships and about his family, his brothers, Mutta and Hibito's relationships, and it's not rushed at all. It's a great pacing, and I would encourage you, and I would say go and watch it. It's a great series. It's not a series, it's a great story. So thank you for having me, and I hope you will watch it. Thank you.
Alright, that's what's up. Y'all go ahead and check out his channel. The link will be in the description. Make sure you check out his channel, guys. Check out his content and check out that recommendation, baby. Alright, guys, I want to thank y'all for watching. As always, I'm CenTruL. This is Anime Central, the anime and manga and gaming news at Weekly Fix. Peace out, y'all.